Alright, rage time. Lack of good games. You know what? I'm just gonna freestyle this fucking video. You know what? Fuck the police. I'm going to just freestyle something, alright? Let's just do this. I have a giant box of Legos next to me, hypothetically. And each block in there represents a different aspect of games. Okay? Let's pull out immersion, randomly generated magic technology, and survival. We've got 5 blocks. Alright? Now these 5 blocks on their own might make a good game. But without the blocks having, let's say, information in them, they're not going to be very good, are they? So, you've got, let's go with immersion. Character development. By this I mean your character, when you use skills, they evolve. And perks, character creation, scars that will actually scar your body in this game, etc, etc, etc. So, yeah, alright, that immersion block's pretty well packed so far. Let's just put it to the side. It might need to be packed some more. Then we've got randomly generated. Alright, randomly generated. What can I do with this? Let's put it with immersion. Alright, randomly generated immersive game. Okay, so you make your character, etc, etc, etc. Click starter perks, etc. There's no real leveling up in this so far. There might be. As I said, I'm freestyling. So, let's just add some data. Let's add some information to this randomly generated block. What setting is it? Alright, post-apocalyptic. Post-apocalyptic, war-torn environment with hint of magic in the air. Gotcha. There you go. Put that to the side. Alright, now let's add magic to the game. So we've got so let's pull out the magic block. Alright. This block is pretty small. Let's just open up our D&D book. Player's Handbook, version 3.5, Pinnacle of D&D. Let's just flick through the pages. Oh yes, there's some spells because it's an open source. We can actually borrow these. Alright, we'll just pack all the spells into magic. The block closed mysteriously. Let's put that down with the rest of them. They might need some more information, you never know. Let's grab technology. Technology. Oh, what could I do with technology? Just gonna flick through my science handbook and pull out some various information that might be useful in a magic game. Alright. I know. Let's make this game magic versus technology. That's how it works. There you go. Magic versus technology. So we'll get guns, armor, etc. that both sides can use. No, fuck it. There won't be any sides. It's how you play. It's how you play that defines what your character knows and what your character doesn't know. Because if your character spends his time sitting, or her time sitting at the top of a ruined tower researching magic, he or she is not going to know shit about a nuclear reactor. Got it? Not that you'd want to know anything about a nuclear reactor. Those things are fucking dangerous. Actually, you might want to know about them in this game. Anyway, survival. It's a post-apocalyptic, randomly generated world. Let's add some survival aspects to it. Alright, so let's grab the survival block. It's a nice fucking big block here, so we can fit heaps of info. We've got moods, we've got feelings, we've got emotions, etc, etc. Food, hunger, thirst. Let's add limb damage. Oh, yeah, this is amazing. Just adding new information to it. There we go. Boom. What most game companies would now do is melt it all down and put it into a big block and sell it. No. No. Here's what we are going to do as the best YouTuber on the planet, said no one ever, will do. I'm going to add more to it. Because a game without a lot of data and a lot of work and a lot of hard time is just fucking stupid. My fists are hurting because I've been punching a brick wall. That I'm so frustrated with the game technology. I was punching my desk just then, but earlier I was punching a brick wall. Everyone shut the fuck up. I'm trying to think. Here's your face right now. This is me giving a fuck about your idea, Kagoran. But, so yeah, there we go. We got some good ideas. Let's chuck it together. Alright, so we got survival. Let's put that the base block. You want to survive for as long as you can. That's the whole goal of the game. You die, game over. Permadeath. That's what added to the new block. See, I kept it aside. So we put that at the very base of this big Lego thing. And then we go, okay, what can we add to that? What goes on top of survival really easily? Immersion. There we go. So we put the immersion block directly on top of the survival block. Let's get randomly generated and just scatter it around, because it's going to be a very background feature, but it's going to be very prominent. So let's just scatter it around in various areas on the big Lego 100 by 100 or 50 by 50 thingy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Magic and technology on two opposite sides. And then you've got then we'll get a character block. There's your character. Boom. Place it directly in the middle. Everything else is scattered around it. Now, just imagine that. You got a small little square in front of you with different colored blocks on it representing immersion, randomly generated magic, technology, survival, and your character. Your character is in the dead center while everything else is around it. Let's try and bring it together. Okay. When you play this game that I'm going to make, you're going to be like, I'm going to make my character. I'm going to make my character a girl. Oh, girls have a +10 mana resistance and a +10 mana buff. Pretty good, because they're emotional. I see. A magic space of emotion. There we go. There you go. Sex. Male. Male. Can take a beating. Can deal out a beating just as well as a female, but can take more damage than a female per se because females are generally skinnier, so they take a lot more damage when they actually hit. Men are more bulky and muscly. There you go. I'm saying generally. I'm not being sexist. I'm giving women fucking more magic than men. If that's not sexist, I don't know what is. So yeah, let's say I make a character a female. Doesn't mean I can't go to technology. Fuck. It doesn't matter what you play as. Depends on how much time you spend with your character and how much time you spend evolving on your things that you'll actually be able to do things. Things. Alright, so, alright, I'm gonna spawn in. Boom! I'm in a randomly generated world. It's generating in front of my eyes with a various fog mist that fades away mysteriously to reveal the world that's generated before me. And then it's just like, okay. Let's just rewind just a bit. What's my backstory? There's a backstory thing for you. Would you be a vault dweller? Yes, I'm taking that from Fallout 3. Would you be a vault dweller? Would you be amnesia patient? Which means basically you have no idea where you're from, you don't get any buffs, and you don't get any things, but you have a mysterious note in your bag that you can't translate yet, and that will lead to an awesome thing later, per se. Then you've got the mage ward, per se. You come from a magi ward. So, there you are. You've got an instantly 10 plus buff to magic and 10 plus resistance. There you go. So if you went as a female in a magi ward, your magic abilities would probably be above average at like the start of the game. But vault dwellers, you can also use magic and stuff in the vaults, you know. So, boom, there you go. Let's say I went with vault. There you go. I got a Pip-Boy per se. I'm just stealing that idea quickly off them just to get the idea across quickly. So there you go. I got my Pip-Boy. And it has an automatic spell that sorts out my inventory, so I can just pull it out with my Pip-Boy. But if I chose a Magi thing, I'd actually have to cast the spell every time I got new things on, which would drain my mana. Mana. And everything that in this game will just build up so it's evenly rounded. It's not going to be like, if you go with technology at level 5, you'll be able to kill fucking everything. You'll have to be a level 40 mage to be able to do any damage to a level 5. No. If you start off, and you start casting wards to ward off bullets and stuff, yeah, you're going to get hurt because you're a fucking suck at wards, but over time, you'll learn how to perfect that thing. So your perk for ward or your magic ability, there'll be like a little bar at the bottom that raises and raises. The more you use it, the more damage it deflects. And then over time, your ward will get bigger and stronger. And it will be multiplayer. There we go. We've added a new block. Let's check multiplayer in there. So you can jump on with a few friends. Let's say I got my boyfriend on with me, you know. He was a mage like me. He cast a ward. So I could cast a very powerful spell because I would have to stand out in the open looking at my enemy while casting the spell. So an overlay would be over my hand, and then another one until my hand was literally glowing, like that you couldn't even see my hand. And then, as the ward wears out, I unleash a giant fire thing just that decimates like for fucking ever. Just my mana drains. I'm passing out. I'm nearly unconscious at that stage because I drained all my strain, etc. It's just like, see, 10 minutes, and I've already come up with a better game idea than most games. For me personally, if you like the idea, like the video. Or at least leave a comment, you know? It's not going to hurt you to leave a comment or like. It's apparently free, you know? Anyway, guys, Kikoran signing out. Auf Wiedersehen, my friends. I'll see you later.